What's up everybody, Shadow Ninja here, and welcome back to Rage Quit. We are finally talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2 again, because I thought it would be most appropriate to talk about the reinforcement situation in the game. Last month, with the Rise of Skywalker update, we got the Kafek Spy and the Gunner for the Resistance, and the Sith Trooper along with a reworked First Order Jet Trooper for the sequel era to play as. And while that's all well and good going forward with the game, I think the devs should focus a little bit more on reinforcements.
Rage Quit! We've been getting reinforcements for the last couple of months! We need heroes! Asajj Ventress! Jyn Erso! Admiral Akbar! Daphne!
Alright, all jokes aside, I admit we have been getting a lot of reinforcements as of late. We got the ARC Trooper, Commando Droid, Clone Commando, Droideka, and the 4 new sequel era troopers I just listed. They all play fantastically, and they really bring some diversity to the Battlefront. Before the new reinforcements, the light side was plagued with Wookiee enforcers. Ugh, Wookiees.
What about the droid attack on the—
God damn it, Shiny!
These walking carpets shoved their hairy asses in literally every battle in the game. Don't get me wrong, when the game was first announced, I was so stoked that we'd be playing as Wookiees, considering they were missing from DICE's previous game. But they got a little annoying along the lines because they were the only enforcer for every light side faction. The devs recently replaced the Resistance Wookiees with the Gunner, and it feels awesome. It gives some diversity, and I don't have to have constant PTSD and night terrors of thermal imploders one-shotting my trooper. But anyway, I feel like DICE should push this further and maybe give one more enforcer to the clone troopers for maps like Geonosis and Kamino, because it is a little weird watching Wookiees run around on Naboo, even though they've only ever really been on Kashyyyk. Maybe a clone Marine from Episode 3, I don't know, and maybe give us some different looking Wookiee cosmetics for the Rebellion.
What the hell? I load into the game and all I see is Tarful and his homies walking around on Yavin! What the fuck?
But enough about the Wookiees, they aren't the only problem. We still have to talk about the original trilogy. The other eras have gotten some reinforcement content, but as of right now, the OT has been left out a little bit. So I came up with some reinforcement ideas for the original trilogy. So let's start with the Rebels. I think it'd be really awesome if they brought back the Bothan spy from Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original. If you guys aren't aware, Bothans were in the original Battlefront 2, and they were pretty unique in terms of gameplay. It would be cool to call back to the original game and add the Bothan spy as an infiltrator. You know, without the termite gun.
Many Bothans died.
Don't bullshit me, Mon Mothma, you know that's a lie, you know it!
Second Rebel reinforcement should be an enforcer to even it out. A Rebel Honor Guard could work. These troopers were in the last Battlefront game, but they were attached to Leia exclusively. You could only spawn on her as an Honor Guard, and they were pretty badass, so why not bring them back? Now let's swap over to the Empire. The first reinforcement I came up with is something I think a lot of Episode 5 fans would enjoy. An AT-AT driver that could serve as an infiltrator with a heavy blaster pistol and a Walker orbital strike capability, kind of like the Kafek Spy has. And the last reinforcement I think is probably my most favorite. To balance out, naturally we would have to add another enforcer, and I think the Imperial Flame Trooper from The Mandalorian would be perfect. If you didn't know, these guys first appeared in the Force Unleashed game, and they've been recently made canon again because of The Mandalorian. They probably play exactly like the First Order Incinerator Trooper, but they just look too cool to not put in this game. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for my reinforcement suggestions that I think they could just toy around with, not only to add on to the original trilogy, but to add a little bit more diversity when it comes to certain factions. I'm looking at you, Wookiee. But anyways guys, this is the end of the video. If you did like what I talked about, make sure you press the like and subscribe to the channel if you are new and want to stay up to date with more Rage Quit content coming in the future. But guys, I am Shadow Ninja, and you've just watched another Rage Quit video about Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I will see you on the next one.